The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. At High Life, our service, integrity, and commitment to sustainability set us apart as a leading producer and global exporter of high-quality pork products. We invest in the personal growth and development of staff, providing a safe and rewarding work environment to our team members, and we invest in the growth and vitality of our communities. From farm to fork, High Life is committed to the best pork. High Life, located on Highway 60 in Windham. I'm joined right now by Windham sophomore Tristyn Maras, our athlete of the week this week. Congratulations, Tristyn.
Thank you.
Let's go back to last Thursday's match against Southwest Christian. And, Southwest Christian is a team that they are always tall and always put up a big block. And I imagine that this year things were no different. A big blocking team.
Yep, they obviously had their height like they always do, and we knew that. So coming into practice the day before, we practiced our rotations and we practiced on boxes, just like getting big rigs up and getting the girls on boxes so that we had like tons of big blockers in front of us because we knew that they had height. So that was definitely something that we knew coming into the match and something that we prepared for. And I think because we prepared for that so well, we were definitely able to use their block against them and obviously winning the game. But that's something that we definitely knew coming into that game.
How valuable was the learning experience from the Tracy match 2 nights before?
So obviously Tracy was our first like in conference match. We played Fairmont on Saturday, but Tracy was kind of our season opener, and so definitely a lot to learn from that game. Our serve and pass definitely needed to be improved, and we worked on that a ton on Wednesday. Serve and pass and blocking was our main thing on Wednesday before our game on Thursday, but Tracy's just a good team. They have a ton of seniors returning this year, and Hodgman works them hard, and they're a good team. They're hardworking. Definitely a team to look out for this season, and we just learned a lot from that game on Tuesday. And I think that's what helped us during practice on Wednesday and overall in our game on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. One thing that you guys as a team and you in particular this season, early in the season, have really made a concerted effort to attack from the service line, and I know that's something that Coach Fast really preaches.
Mm-hmm.
What's your strategy when you go back to the service line?
Honestly, we practice serving a lot during practice, and so we like to make sure that our balls are below the antenna. And I just work really hard on my serve. I like to take my time back there at the service line. Obviously, I'm not the one to go right away as soon as the whistle's blown, but I just like to take my time and make sure that I'm focused on the play and on the ball and just focus on the game and make sure that I'm serving where they want me to serve.
How difficult is it to control where a location?
Well, I jump float serves are definitely one of the easier serves. Still hard to control, but like Sadie's got her topspin, that's a lot harder to spot serve. But during the games, I practice a lot. I work hard, and I think that's just helped me, and I'm able to hit those spots when they want me to. And I practice hard in practice, and just practice makes perfect.
Looking back at last night's match, you guys lost to Red Rock Central, and it was a really, it was kind of a slugfest. A lot of back and forth, lots of big runs by both teams.
Yeah, obviously we knew going into this game that Carly was definitely their best hitter from the back row and the front row. They kind of just set to her wherever she is, and I think we did a good job putting up a solid block and also defending. Obviously, she's just really good. She's going to have those kills that hit the 10-foot line. She's going to have those kills that are just like barely in. But she's just a good player. She's a good person. She's just an overall good athlete. So we knew that going into the game, and I think there's also a lot to take away from the game yesterday. Obviously, we had those sets where we didn't play as well. Set 2, we obviously played to our best, and I think we really minimized our errors during that set. We had good passing, good serving. Our hitting errors were low, but then obviously there was those sets where we couldn't get it together. We couldn't pass the ball, couldn't really serve very well. But again, just more to learn. We're still a little early in the season, so stuff to improve on.
How big of a challenge is it to hit against 6'3"?
Obviously, again, something we knew. Carly is very tall, puts up a good block. So we really worked on going line during practice. We knew that big block was going to be in front of us. So again, we put up the rakes during practice and worked on going around it, hitting sharp cross and hitting line. And that's something that we really just had to use the strategy. So me and Sid both knew going out that she was going to be up there. She's going to be putting up that big block, and that's just something that we need to work around.
How difficult was it for you last year, as a freshman coming in as a full-time starter for the first time, playing on a team with a bunch of upperclassmen and no fans in the crowd?
Obviously it was a struggle at first. My parents were definitely very supportive of me, especially my mom. She's my biggest supporter. She was there for me because I was like, I've never played all the way around. Like, this is super fun, but like, there's nobody here. Like, our student section, I'm so used to everybody just cheering all the time and everybody being there, and it seemed like there was nobody there. So definitely my parents were a big part of that. Also, my teammates. We have a great team here in Wyndham. We're all super supportive of each other, and I think that my teammates are really people who help me. They encourage me on the court, off the court, during practice. Super great team, super great group of girls.
Looking ahead, you guys open conference play with Worthington tomorrow night. And then on Saturday you go down to Laverne for a tournament, and that tournament is a tournament with some teams a couple of teams you don't normally see, but then you got a Laverne team that you guys split with last year. They took a set off of Marshall last night, so they must be doing something right.
Yeah, Laverne, they looked super good at the Big South Showcase in St. James. They were looking really good. We watched them for a while after our game. We know that they have a strong team coming into this year, and Worthington tomorrow, we also a very strong team. They have pretty good hitters in the front row, so we really just need to work hard in practice today to prepare ourselves for tomorrow and let go of the loss last night and just focus on our game against Worthington, and then focus on our tournament this weekend. Obviously, as you said, we're playing Laverne, so that's somebody that will play later on in the season. So it'll be good to play them and watch them. And then also some teams that we're not used to. So it'll be good to see them too and be able to play against some teams that's different for us. I would say my most memorable sports moment was this June when we went down to Florida and we won our national championship, and then I was named the AAU All-American, one of them, on our team. So definitely was something I was not expecting. I didn't know it was happening, but definitely my favorite moment with my teammates. I was into rap for a while, and now I'm kind of turning country, so my whole playlist right now is kind of country songs right now. I'd say JCC, just because we've always been rivals. They've always had a strong team. So a lot of my friends from my Kairos team play over there, Lisa and Emma. And Sadie Voss is obviously a great athlete, great volleyball player. They have lots of strong girls on their team. They got some new players this year, Taylor Post and Georgie, obviously. She's a lefty. She's always been good for them. They always have a strong team, and it'll be a good game. I would say my teammates describe me as a hard worker, but also somebody that they could go to for advice. I try to be there for everybody. Obviously, sometimes in the heat of the moment during the game, I'm a little feisty sometimes, especially when we're losing. But honestly, I'm there for my teammates, and those girls are like family to me, so I'm always there for them. I do 4-H and FFA. Honestly, volleyball is kind of it for me. I play volleyball pretty much all year round, so that's what I love to do.
Well, that should be all we need. Congratulations on a nice win last week. Best of luck the rest of the way, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
At High Life, our service, integrity, and commitment to sustainability set us apart as a leading producer and global exporter of high-quality pork products. We invest in the personal growth and development of staff, providing a safe and rewarding work environment to our team members. And we invest in the growth and vitality of our communities. From farm to fork, High Life is committed to the best pork. High Life, located on Highway 60 in Wyndham.